The extremely tight race for governor of Arizona between Democrat Katie Hobbs and Kari Lake has gone to Katie Hobbs. Although a recount does remain a possibility, it is unlikely given the vote differential right now between the two candidates. Just under 20,000 with 98% of the vote in. Took a week, but right now it looks like Katie Hobbs is the winner in Arizona. Joining us for more on this, Arizona State Senator Michelle Ugenti-Rita with us this morning. So nice to have you on, Senator. Take us through what is going on in the state of Arizona. It took 7 days to get this result. Kari Lake has not conceded anything. I wouldn't expect her to concede. She tweeted out this morning, Arizonans know BS when they see it. What's going on out there?
Well, there's a couple things at play. One, you have, again, another example of elections run in Arizona that have not met people's expectations. They've been a disaster. I would even call them another debacle, but this is nothing new. And then you have the Katie Hobbs, Kari Lake election. And I think there, what you see is when you get off message, when you get away from conservative principles, you're taking a big gamble. She's barely losing, potentially a recount in the future, but we should be crushing Democrats by double digits, particularly in light of soaring inflation, high cost of food and gas, the wokeism that has permeated schools and the workplace. This was an opportunity for Republicans. Unfortunately, in Arizona, we did not meet that challenge, but that doesn't get the Board of Supervisors off the hook. They ran a terrible election. Yeah, they did again. They did it in 2020. An election day. Look, we were reporting on this live. There were issues with the tabulating machines. People were unable to actually put their vote into the machine. You were running out of ink with machines. It's just like stuff that doesn't happen anywhere else, and it's always Arizona and Nevada. The other issue that I have with this race, and I've had this since day one, Katie Hobbs is Secretary of State. Meaning she's in charge of counting the votes in her own race. She never recused herself from that process. Why is that not a bigger deal? Well, because the Secretary of State oversees elections, but they don't run elections. The Board of Supervisors runs elections. The Board of Supervisors, we have 15 counties, are responsible for day of voting. They're the ones that are responsible for those tabulators not being calibrated correctly. They're the ones that are responsible for allowing people to drop off their ballots day of, causing massive delays. They're the ones responsible for curing ballots after the fact. It's the Board of Supervisors.
Right.
Now,
but she controls the Board of Supervisors, right?
That, but they don't play a direct role in running elections.
But she controls the Board of Supervisors, right?
Well, she has her bully pulpit. That office has the potential to influence the Board of Supervisors, but they have no constitutional or statutory authority to direct the Board of Supervisors to do anything.
So no crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the
truth.
No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They
let me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
for real people.